hey, by the way, let me just warn you. If you're with a Luo man and you and food are left and right, that's me eating something. I'm talking about food, not food. Food for the mouth.
Like food. GMO. That's what creates them. That's what gives them the big behind. If it's not a question mark.
How far behind?
Do you guys have intermarriages?
Hapo kwa intermarriage by the way litukosea. Initially we just used to marry in our communities. Of course, not you can't marry your cousin. You can't marry. There's a way. There's a certain demarcation or a clan you can't marry from because you're considered still related. Yeah. But over time I can see tunaendanga tukirandaranda huko kote.
Mnaoa kila mahali.
Ni watu wanatutaka. But you see in that intermarriage space.
Nyaro yuke. Sawa. And dress code?
Ngozi ya ng'ombe, mbuzi, whichever animal skin you dry it, una move nayo hivyo.
You're very, I don't know how to say.
Na side soul skirt made from tuar. In fact, there's a song I needed to do na ukuniambia ni bebe side soul skirt. Don't worry my people, I'm trying. This has taken a lot.
You're doing good.
Courage. Yes.
So tell me about building of homesteads.
Building of homesteads. Ingredients tu ni mbili. Mchanga na mafi ya ng'ombe.
To date.
No. Hey, to date keyword is ancient. So, our women are very, very innovative. Their touch on sand and cow dung. Perfect house. And they can after they've done that, our men are also very good at burning bricks. But in the ancient it was just mud, twigs, and cow dung. And oh my goodness,
what are you using to decorate the houses?
The red ore.
That was what you guys used to nini.
Yeah, there's this and they are very good at artwork. I think there are homes that are still
there.
Yeah.
If you go to Nyamasaria area there,
hey, Nyamasaria people wrapping us well.
I know those places. You still find they've drawn like children. They like to do very nice decors on the hut.
Yeah. Women are
they're on point.
Yeah.
So your men did not have like a hut for the husband of the home.
It depends. So polygamy.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Just talk about it because it was the next thing in line. So it's
okay, nice.
Yeah.
So our men
they were allowed to be polygamous. Yeah?
Yes.
From ancient days.
By them msiwa nini ni tu hiyo nini bado haijaisha, but we are trying to talk to them to westernize them fully. Polygamy in our land was quite normal. It's like the way you wake up and breathe. Okay, but
there's a but. Were you guys reading again?
Missionaries are not come. We didn't even know what is in the Bible. By that time situone. So you find so long as you're rich, keyword is rich, and you're able to afford more than 10 wives, please feel free.
Yeah.
You can take care of them. Who is stopping you?
Who said no?
Nani?
Yes. What up?
In fact, the only problem came in where now the first wife ndio kusema, which we'll also cover in as we continue.
Yeah.
But our men 100 wives. Au na Solomon, unaona venye wajaluo na kwanga na wisdom. Hapo wana line akina professor ni nani? Akina engineer ni nani?
Mimi sikusema hamna
akina daktari ni nani? In fact,
I'm not even going to say anything. So I know you've mentioned education, which again it's like for the next thing. Okay. I know your people are very educated. Those days, engineer, ngoa,
do I mention
people in the country?
We
will mention during child naming so that you know in that category where they lie. But most Luos, by the way, are engineers, they are doctors.
Captain.
Captain.
Yes. There's serious things.
Pilot.
Correct. In fact,
so tell me about education. You people have very serious names. Is it by kujiwekelea or
ushaona engineer amejiekelea?
There's also
akina accountant, bora unajua kuhesabu pesa unaweza jiekelea. Our titles are real. Real. For us, titles, in fact, our competitive spirit starts from birth. I don't know if the rest of you ran to just you know, they usually say everyone is a winner because you are born running. Like you won a race for you
for me to be born.
I think Luos outsmarted everyone.
Kwani nyinyi ndio
you are born competing. Sisi tulizaliwa different. Mimi sijui venye nyinyi mlizaliwa. Sisi tulizaliwa different, by the way. And I'm telling you, education, in fact, there is no Luo home that
doesn't have an educated person.
Someone who leads the way. Hao wengine si ati hawakusoma. By the way, I need to put it very clear out there. Please listen to me. The others ran to school and left the books at home. So we are just reminding them, please go home and get back your books. Before these people start thinking, we read only that some of us went with the book to school. The other ones left them at home. We just reminded them. Chambuk. We don't have stupid Luos. Have you ever met one? You just met probably someone who forgot their book. But they are...
I will not mention names though. But I know.
Right people. My Luo people.
So let me ask you, why is it that Luos live lavishly in cities wherever they are? In the village? Okay. Sit here.
Hey. Atiango, what are you saying?
Hata ujangojea statement yangu ishe. Maybe I'm praising you.
Sababu nimesikia hiyo misconception.
No, but you guys live lavishly in cities, but back in the village.
Niko na swali. Now. Mimi nikiamua ninataka kuishi vizuri kwa city. Shida yenu nini?
Sasa shida ni, why don't you develop your village?
Ina depend. As in vile mtu anajisikia. One, it is a free world. Secondly, how many times do I go to the village if all the time that I have is to... I'm here in Nairobi trying to teach you people. Now let me take an example of a professor. Nikienda ushago. Hawa watu wengine wanafai kufunzwa na mimi, watafunzwa na nani? So we are actually in the city trying to make the lives of all the other communities better. Okay? And anyway, we live large because we believe in YOLO. If you have a problem, you can say. You live once. Omera, if I had 10,000 shillings mbele nyuma, yani hakuna kesho, I will still sip golden coffee in Kempinski and there's nothing you can do about it. I'd rather die pleasurably, yani nilikufa kama nimekula kama Mjaluo than sijui nianze kungangana sijui strungi upitia wapi by the way. By the way hiyo kitu mimi sielewani. Ukose maziwa. Lakini you try. Mimi pesa yangu itakufa kama iko kwa tumbo yangu.
I know.
Correct. Alafu ushago, it's not my business. If I die here in Nairobi, sinitenda nikiwa maiti. Mutaniuliza saa ngapi mbona sikujenga? Deal with the body. If you want to bury me, it's none of my business. By the way, I'm dead.
Yes,
okay?
and God.
But when I'm alive, I ensure I chop
my money.
Yes. Na by the way msitusumbue. Tumechoka na hiyo storia. Wajaluo sijui nyumba yao ni ya karatasi, sijui ushago, Nairobi anaishi palatial homes. Nyinyi wenye mnakujaga kwa hizo palatial homes zetu. Mbona that time tukiwa alive amtetani? Apenjo. Weknia kamano apenji. I have my boyfriend is in Rwanda. My boyfriend is in Kitasuru. My girlfriend is living in
But so you know.
We know. We are fine.
Now you know.
We are fine.
Don't force your Luo husband to build a home for you in the village. You just live lavishly.
Yes.
If he dies before you,
when he dies.
Shauri yako.
Utadil nayo hiyo time by the way. The only
That's
thing
a
we'll
very
request
bad way of
msituzike
living,
kwa
though.
cemetery.
I know.
Turudishe tu shago hata kama ni hapo kwa hiyo karatasi ya Kenya ngoa. We are fine.
Hey, but
We
guys,
will enjoy
I
life.
tend to dispute this. If there's any other Luo who's disputing this, you comment down below.
Omera usi dispute. Eat your life the way you want it. Enango, iko nini? What is?
Having
Call
a
police.
and eating. Where? Call police.
Hey.
Sawa.
Okwasechi.
I
We
know.
do not beg.
I know.
Have you ever seen a Luo trying to not be Luo? It cannot happen. Cannot work.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So in the ancient community of the Luos, who inherited property, women were allowed to inherit.
Ay, hapana. No.
So if your husband passed on, who was to inherit your property?
What used to happen?
Yeah.
If, for example, my husband dies and he had brothers, the immediate brother then gets to. It's called
You're
tero.
considered property.
I'm property. What do you mean? Someone paid my bride price. I'm already his property. So the next in line takes everything. Now my brother-in-law becomes my immediate husband. It's called tutero. He's supposed to satisfy me sexually. He's supposed to adopt my children. He's supposed to
Take
ensure
care
that
of them.
yes, my life continues from where it was left. Yeah.
So and all these
you'll-
other things automatically.
You at that particular point you'd see if my brother-in-law comes before my husband dies, I serve them well, because if this nigga decides to die on me, this is my next project. So when my brother-in-law comes, you treat them as a husband to be, even when your husband is alive, because he's the next in line. What do you mean? Why are you looking at me funny? Only potential husband, potential, but that was for back in the day. Nowadays we don't inherit.
Hey, mimi sasa hapo nimerushwa nje. Boo! And if I refuse to be inherited,
you're refusing as well. You your own owner. There's no refusing. Back in the day. Nowadays you don't inherit.
I'm like fingers on your lips.
There is no.
I keep quiet.
Your husband dies, my friend. You are the next Mrs. Nanene.
Huyo.
Yes.
That
Lazima
was
mtu
tough.
asaidie the late kubeba mzigo yenye amewacha.
That was tough.
No, actually I think it wasn't all that bad.
Initiation or circumcision.
Hey,
Talk about it.
kwanza umeongea circumcision nikasikia uchungu.
Your men were never circumcised kitambo.
You wait.
Why are you so defensive? That's the truth.
Ni sawa. Zamani.
Eh.
Actually, in the native Luo, we never used to circumcise, which is fine. We didn't even know circumcision existed anyway. We were just watu kwenda kurandaranda kuangalia culture za wenyewe. But then we were just doing what us we knew was fine. In fact, we were corrupted by these other people. Us we just used to remove the six lower teeth, both men and women, and it was ideally supposed to signify that you can endure. Hakuna kulia, hakuna. Yani you're strong through the process. It's a rite of passage from childhood to adulthood. Lakini hiyo story ni tricky.
Ngole tu meno
nyama.
sita. Hapa hivi kwanzia huko paka huku, this is the front 6 teeth.
Yes, lower one.
My friend, after
I'm
that
just
the
learning
pain.
Balio story.
Anyway, if it was a rite of passage,
Wacha tu nibaki.
unajua ongeza leo upate tu iko hapo, ni kama venye automatically you're born and you're taught how to respect men in the society as a woman. So I'm sure kama ungezaliwa hivyo siku kungoa meno sita ingekuwa my friend nimekauka.
So but nowadays our people go through circumcision. Our men are circumcised, by the way. You can sample.
Let us talk about your music.
Hey, bwana.
In the ancient Luo community. Sio
Okay.
sahi wachana na Ohangla, Lady Maureen, Angoa, hizo
Our
Victoria
people,
Nyadundo.
our people.
Forget it now.
So for
Kitambo.
our music,
The instruments.
The major one that I remember to date is Nyatiti.
Nyatiti,
That
yeah.
hiyo inaweza toa nyoka pangoni, my friend. And our Ohangla
Sisal.
music has we used to do sisal skirt, and there's a way the women used to just pile in the The sisal. It's called
Or
tuar. Tuar. Something like that. Hey, dear mama, I hope I got it right.
Yeah.
So yeah. And they dance through the beats. Of course there were others. There was bull is the drum, and all these other instruments, but the one that stood out for us as Luos was the nyatiti. And it is what is used to date to infuse ohangla nicely. If you're listening to ohangla and it doesn't have nyatiti omera, that's not ohangla, that's something else. That is a generic thing. That one you can now name it Luo Benga or something, but ohangla must be had in fact when that person the person holding the nyatiti is now trying to test the string to just get you into the mood. It's already dead.
I know. And you guys shake pole pole.
Musiki bila jasho. Correct. And that's why you'll see to date. Like for me, even if I'm a millennial, I still love our music.
Also, you listen to the instruments for 7 minutes while you're waiting for the song.
I'm telling you, and in these 7 minutes we are trying to praise Captain Akiani Ngawa, Engineer. Our music, if you are not mentioned, by the way, you are not important. A Luo musician, someone needs to sing about me. It's very important. How will I even live after this? You can use a quote.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and for those 7 minutes, they're just praising someone who's very important in the community.
Who has done great stuff.
Has
built a serious house in Riyadh.
Have
you been to Riyadh, my friend?
I think I need to go there.
Luos in Riyadh. What is wrong with you? You are mongering that area.
They should leave you alone. Oya, enjoy your life. Let no one tell you nothing.
These people have built houses.
Nabado, tunakam. Just
those
wait.
Luos have built houses there.
And then you people are still telling us
proper mansions. Hey,
you
guys are doing well, eh?
Palacio homes. Palace. Wachana na hizi ngenge zingine mnatuonyeshanga hapa. Come home. Nowadays we are trying to go back to build our
But
homes.
Kisumu is a city, so why come to Nairobi?
International city. Daudi kwa Biblia, David.
Yeah.
Tuseme hao watu wengine ni Goliath. Na anytime you swing mawe, you have to win. It's in the Bible. I think David alikuwa Onyango.
I forgot to ask you about this. What's your commercial, like what do you guys do for commercial purposes? Am I selling of fish?
Okay, it depends with the area. Those people who are around the water bodies, again, of course, they will play around fish and what have you. Those people who are towards this other side of the island, you'll get them doing rice. We have quite the plateau is rice, and then we also do a lot of sugarcane farming. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
so that's for
farmers.
commercial purposes with
but
engineers.
From initially it was majorly fishing and livestock keeping. Yeah, because of again the infusion with the Sudanese people. Where
but then most Sudanese are Luos. Actually, if you listen to if you understand Luo and you listen to a Sudanese speak, hawezi kabisa. Brothers from Sudan. Hello,
bros.
Sawa. Last but not least, talk about now this names, the child naming. You people were named after what?
We were named after times and seasons. Like you'll find if it's morning, you'll get Akinyi. Akinyi is in the morning, so that's for a lady. If it's a guy, it's Okinyi. Okay. And then when the sun sets, ile vitamin D, sasa ni Achieng for the lady, Ochieng for the guy. Then tukiendelea, if it's evening, if kwa saa sita ndio bado najaribu kukumbuka vizuri.
It's okay.
Hey, I'm still loading my people. And then we have Adhiambo. Adhiambo is now apo 3-4 apo evening, not night, evening. Adhiambo for the lady or Adhiambo for the guy. And then now we'll have Atieno at night and Otieno. Okay? And then if you're not using the times, then you again either use seasons or you use names for important people in the society like Barack Obama, Robert Ouko, Awings Kodek. By this, you guys know Awings Kodek. By the way, that's a Luo name.
Kodek.
But no, people couldn't say a wings kodek. Agwenge. Luos, who hurt you? We got this. I have you, my people.
So the other names include which ones? Like
we
now,
have Akina Okelo.
A
war is actually someone who is selfish. Those people cannot share. They cannot share.
A war is somebody who doesn't share. Selfish.
Yeah, a war is selfish.
So a war is a lady
or war is a guy.
Mm-hmm.
But not this. But mbaya tu aliitwa hivyo.
I know.
Alafu now it comes to play in their life weirdly now. Hey, Joe, there's one part. I have really waited for your pointers to get to our traditions for funerals. Hey.
Luos are hard for funerals. It's the last thing we talk about, so wacha tumalizane na naming. So Okelo, Akelo.
Okelo.
Odinga.
That is a powerful name. You just don't say it Odinga as though you're about You sit properly.
What does Odinga
align
mean?
yourself. I will ask you. Align yourself before you just don't go mentioning important people mannerlessly. Respect it deserves.
So you say that Adhiambo, Akelo, Aoko.
Is for ladies.
Omolo,
is for
Omolo.
But over time we are trying to learn to incorporate other things like
Okech.
Okech ni mtu mkali.
Hata mwalimu wetu wa English class 3 Mrs. Okech
Unakumbuka alikuwa moto? You see?
I was in class 3 but I recognize that lady bwana.
Names have a way of just bringing you back home.
Mrs. Okech.
Okech is fire.
Pili.
Fire.
Hey.
Yeah.
Mr. Ongengo.
Huyo alikuwa Mjaluo.
Tena Kisunsi.
Mr. Ongengo, I'm sorry.
He used to be like gunia ya mchele kutoka Ahero.
Is to stare. So imagine. Was he like a bottom? Hey, Mr. Ongengo, I'm sorry. Hey, Mos Yawa.
He was mwalimu wa, I think he was mwalimu wa Kiswahili.
But Kiswahili understand.
Gunia ya mchele kutoka Ahero. Nitakungoa. He used to be something. Imagine I was in class 3 but I can remember that teacher. Mr. Opwapo. Yeah, where were these names coming from?
I think
I don't know why he named the baby Saul. How can you name your child Saul instead of Paul? The boy was brutal, my friend.
But their names have a way of coming back to you and say,
right? But Luos have names. Anyways, yours are not very complicated. No, but you guys are proud of those names anyway. So, other than having these serious international names, you only know somebody's a Luo when they say the second name. So, like Agwings Opoapo.
Wings Kodek. Kodek.
Yeah.
Please not Kodek. Na hiyo barabara iko mahali hivi.
I know.
Hawezi ipata
wachana nayo. Wacha kutukana watu.
I'm sorry. Mosuru poleni.
Okay, kitu yenye umekuwa unangoja, which I think is the last thing you're going to talk today about, is death. Luos are hired to mourn in funerals, guys. Check in the internet. You'll confirm with me.
So I don't talk about it when I'm sad, happy. So if a man dies and he's an elderly man, then they are kept in their homes for 3 days. We never used to have morgues back in the day, so the herbalist would come and prepare the body.
Kama ungesema kuna morgue.
Hakukuwa nayo. Sisi hatusemangi uongo.
Funeral home.
The herbalist would come and prepare the body for it to at least stay for 3 days. We wouldn't go more than 3 days, and then the person is buried. But again, it depended. For example, if this person who has died, I'll just give an example with men, was a polygamous person, maybe had 2 wives or 3 wives. So day 1, the body stays in the first wife's house. Okay. Day 2, the body is taken to second wife's house. But ikifika before jogo iwike, before the cock crows,
that's 3 a.m.
3 a.m. The body is returned back to house number 1. Okay.
Correct.
Then day 3, the body inapelekwa
house number 2.
But lazima irudi the last ndio before teremshwe, lazima hiyo mwili irudi kwa house number 1. What does that mean? There's a lot of weight put for
The
house
first wife.
number, yes, house number 1, the first wife. The first wife is the owner of the man. Whether you want to jump, cry, murder yourself, the first wife ndio kusema. In life and in death. In life, maybe the man would try to be a zumbukuku and just behave mannerlessly, anyhowly, and perambulate everywhere. But when he dies, you're the rightful owner of the body. Okay, so how we mourn is also quite interesting. It's a whole, if you are not mourned, you must have been a very bad person. If anything ever happened to me, God forbid, new people don't, I will cheer, I will wake up, I will resurrect. My mother now has to pay for people to come and kneel for me. You people, you have to dramatize. Yeah? So what happens now, in like the common life now, if someone passes on, so of course you go to the morgue to check out their body. But we don't even fear dead bodies, by the way. It's just weird, because I think it's just weird. Mtu akienda morgue kama mwili imeletwa home, they will talk to that body and remind it how they had a date where
even those days kitambo,
they used to they mourn
like
by talking. They talk and talk. You'd even think this person is listening, but the person is not moving. At least dead people usually a drama. How do you just not talk? Yeah, and
they should be answering you as you speak.
Oh, you are the last person who took me to Dubai. Oh, you know, we had a date, now who's going to pay the bill and you're dead. You know, they talk, they just open up and if they don't do that, they don't get closure.
Umenifanya aje jameni, timbrana na yawa.
Iwe kama chier katigonya wa. Ya fufuka yani unipea macho, unajua ile Just give me something. Hey, yawa. And you know, it's usually a very tiring process. Sometimes you keep the body for 2 weeks, even a month,
because it's like a feast.
It's a feast. Ushaenda matanga mjaluo ukose kukula. It's an abomination.
The whole village is sent there.
It is, in fact, if neighbor X dies here in my house, why? That is the last day we are ever going to cook. We just relocate to the villa. Relocation. Breakfast, lunch, supper, breakfast.
You are sorted for the next until when they
hata sisi ndio ushers. You want to cry, you just cry, but we must get our share for the food. Until that person goes 6 feet under.
Yeah,
as you
you're
relocate
there
to your place. So it is up to you. If you want to keep the body 1 month, as you've relocated to your house,
we are
1 month.
You. No problem.
And it's really very expensive for us. It's the same way you'd organize for a wedding committee. A funeral committee is just as serious.
Today.
You do wedding for 1 million, funeral 1 million. No difference. No difference, by the way. It depends with where you play. Yes. This one for someone died Pongala and then tomorrow they were buried. Disco matanga is very important. Extremely important. In fact, there are even songs to just... And I'm telling you at that particular time, see people drink booze. What
is it called?
It's called achwaka. Achwaka kongo donjo, kongo marauma chwaka kongo donjo, kongo marauma kongo donjo kongo donjo, kongo marauma. And then the children start explaining, as in booze imefika my people. Booze imetengenezwa na sijui nani, but booze imefika. It's like,
then you're welcoming the boozer, the
yes drink. And then if maybe that other person had a family, the children, maybe alikufa sababu ya pombe ama alipitiwa na trailer kama amelewa, watoto wana mama kot goyo wani babo lale kongo, mama kot goyo wani babo lale kongo. Yani mama, mvua inatutwanga tu sababu baba amepotea kwa booze. Lakini watu wetu hukunywa. Watu wetu come slowly. Haya. We are quite something.
See,
you have to be either be light or very educated. Stupid people, WhatsApp atuko. Our men love to engage intellectual women. I think they are all sapiosexual, if I'm not quote and quote. Lakini ina neno hata wale madwarf tutawatafutia wale waliacha vitabu nyumbani. Wanatubuogoa aje? Sura peke yake tukitokelezea. Tuna decide kama uta survive or not.
Mtoto ana watch horror movie.
By the way, hautaongea hivyo kuhusu watu wa kwetu. Leave us alone. Wewa, by the way, leave us.
Dawari yenu mnapeananga ng'ombe ama mnapeananga mbuzi?
Mbuzi kwanza ni mnyama.
Come on.
Ai, hizo ni vitu mbuzi si tunajua kama food. It's either ng'ombe, na pia si ng'ombe ni kama inaenda kuzimia anytime. Lazima ikue ng'ombe, you can even talk about it, you know. Yani something you're even proud about, useme by the way ni mimi nilileta hiyo kitu. Ng'ombe ya grade, ng'ombe imepigwa pasi. Ng'ombe yani imepitia
No. Luos like to exaggerate. Ng'ombe imepigwa pasi aje? Hizo ni
ng'ombe dakari kama toka mahali mshtuko wa ardhi sijui heart attack. Ushaiona ng'ombe mpata heart attack? Hawezi leta vitu kama takataka kama hizo kwa Luo. Hizo unakaa nazo kwenye mnangoja siku yake ya kukufa mnakula. Okay? But ile unaleta kunyombo, unaleta ng'ombe ambayo ng'ombe first class na nene. Ng'ombe hata kuipatia max inaongea kabla hujasema mfuko iko na nini. Unanipata?
Yes. Mimi wanapata wewe.
Correct.
Nye Luos are proud.
Na wewe inatusaidia. Wewe kwa nini unafikiria watu wengine wote wanatakanga wame? Sababu wanajua kitu inaletwa
na kitu. You'll be praised even if you are anongora.
Hapo kwa ongora Mungu alisema ni fearfully and wonderfully. Shida kuna wenye fearfully ndio iliingia sana.
Anyway, guys, I think thanks so much, Des, for coming through on behalf of the Luos. I think you've repped them. I'm very sure those who will watch this vlog will just be like, yo, that's us, guys. Guys, if you need her back, please comment down below. She'll be there, and tell us also the topic you'd like her to speak about. All said and done, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up and like, comment and share. Subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to tell more people about your culture, heritage and traditions. Okay, don't forget, by the way, we want these young people to know about their culture, so that you don't end up getting married to your very own. Sindo? Yeah, that's the whole reason. By that's the whole essence behind this channel. Otherwise, I would be vlogging about food, DIY, etc. Yeah, and I love all those guys who do that. I'm not saying that it's wrong, but for me, I just thought it's good to have this channel.
Going back to the roots.
It is. So thanks so much, guys, for watching. Till next time. Bye.
Adios.
Yeah.
I'm a Luo.